Hey YouTube, it's Raj, and today I'm going to be talking about probably the best villager profession in Minecraft, and the one you probably need in your villager trading hall, the librarian profession. So what I'm going to be talking about is what trades they do, and basically what special items you can get for them, basically enchanted books. So I'm going to give a detailed look at that, so let's get started. So before we get into the librarian's trades, I should probably talk about what items they trade in and what their job site profession block is. So as you can tell, in Minecraft 1.14, there was a lot of updates to villagers and villager professions. So with the librarians, what they trade in is what you can see here. So paper, books, bookshelves, and enchanted books, which is the real value in librarians. So what their job site block is, it's a lectern, which you can see right over there. But to craft it, you need 3 wood slabs and a bookshelf. And there you go. So what a lectern does, I guess I already have a book on there. Basically, you can put a book on there, or you can put a book and quill, and it's useful that way. It also has a weird function, which seems to be the same thing with composters and cauldrons, is that it'll power redstone. So depending on which page you are on the lectern, it'll power the book. So if you see here, it's 3. So yeah, I think the redstone signal for lecterns is... I didn't write it down, did I? Oh, it's 15. So let's see, is that right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Wow, that's a kind of amazing. So the redstone signal for lecterns is 15. So depending on how many pages you have in the book, it divides that by that number. So if you have a 15-page book, each time you turn a page, it'll increase the redstone signal from this by 1, and you need a comparator to do this. So it's kind of a weird thing with a couple items in Minecraft. Okay, so before we get into the librarian trades, we should talk about villager trading. So how villager trading works in Minecraft is there's 5 levels to villagers trades. Basically, as you level them up, they increase their level. At each level, they get 2 trades. So basically, they can get a maximum of 10 trades. So the price of what they want for their item, it can change. So for example, if you buy a lot of one specific item, the demand for that item will increase and the price will increase. So if you buy out that item, it will actually disable the trade until the villager can restock that trade. And also, you can get cheaper prices with certain effects. So for example, if you cure a villager, the villagers will talk to each other, gossip, and you will actually get lower prices. So the better you treat villagers, the cheaper the price can be. So if you get something like Hero of the Village, so basically if you save a village from a raid, it will cause the villagers to give you cheaper prices. So that's definitely something you should consider if you want to get pricier items. So here are the novice level trades. So 24 paper for 1 emerald, 16 trades 2 XP, 5 to 64 emeralds, 1 book for an enchanted book, 12 trades and 1 XP, and then 6 emeralds for a bookshelf, 3 bookshelves, and 12 trades 1 XP. This is the trade you definitely need, because you're going to probably need to level up a lot of librarians, and sugarcane and paper by extension are very valuable in doing that. So otherwise you'll have to get emerald for these 2 trades. So you definitely want a librarian with this trade at novice. And I should explain with the enchanted books, it could be a lot of different enchantments, because they're basically going through all of the enchantments. So it could be something really bad or something really good. You really don't know. You're probably going to have to level up a lot of librarians to get the enchantments you want. So this applies to all of the enchanted books, because with each librarian you get multiple enchanted books possibly, depending on the trades. I mean, these are the 3 trade options of novice, so you can end up with 2 of these trades. So you might end up with an enchanted book and the paper trade. So the next level is the apprentice level trades. So 4 books for 1 emerald, 12 trades and 10 XP, and then you get, what is that? Oh, that's wrong. So that's supposed to be an emerald. That's not a book. So 5 to 64 emeralds and 1 book for an enchanted book, 12 trades and 5 XP. An emerald for a lantern, 12 trades, 5 XP. So you'll get 2 of these options. I'd actually say the book one's the best, just for leveling up the villager. This might be an okay trade depending on what enchantment you get. This is an okay-ish trade. Although, no, it's actually not that great of a trade if you think about it. Because a lantern is basically a torch plus 8/9 of an iron ingot. So you definitely want this trade, and it depends on how good of a trade this could be. So here are the Journeyman Trades. So 5 ink sacks for 1 emerald, 12 trades and 20 XP, 5 to 64 emeralds and a book for an enchanted book, 12 trades and 10 XP, 1 emerald for 4 glass, 12 trades, 10 XP. So this is probably an okay trade here. I mean, I guess squid still are plentiful in the ocean. And then this could be an okay-ish trade, depending on what you get for enchanted. I'd say that's a crummy trade because you really don't need glass, and that's an expensive trade because emeralds are way more valuable than glass. So these are the expert level trades. So a book and quill, 2 of them for 1 emerald, and 12 trades and 30 XP, 5 to 64 and 1 book. Can you see a pattern here? For an enchanted book, 12 trades, 15 XP, 5 emeralds for a clock, 12 trades, 15 XP, and 4 emerald for a compass, 12 trades, 15 XP. So, I mean, the emerald trades are like less XP, always remember that. I'd probably say these aren't that great of trades unless you just want to level up the villager. This could be a decent trade depending on what it is. That's an okay-ish trade for leveling it up. And then this is the only master trade. So with librarians, there's only 9 possible trades. Not like the usual 10 that you get with some villagers. So 20 emeralds for a name tag, 12 trades, and 30 XP. This is actually probably the best way to get name tags, other than probably fishing. So if you really want name tags and just want to name like every single mob that's in your area, so every single cow has a name or something, this is a decent trade, and it makes sense as a master level trade because it's not an easy item to get. So it's at least a consistent way of getting name tags if you like name tags. So yeah, it makes sense as a master level trade. So overall, that is all the trades for librarians. And I just want to count how many possible enchanted books you can get in one librarian. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually possible to get 4 enchanted books on one librarian, although that would be pretty hard. Because, I mean, you got a 50% chance there, 66 there, 66 there, 66. So if you want to do the math, it's pretty hard to get 4 enchanted books. But it does at least up your odds of getting a decent enchantment. So that is the librarian trade in Minecraft. Well, not the librarian trade, the librarian profession, and what trades they do in Minecraft. So definitely it's a must-have profession in Minecraft. Probably the best profession to have in your village or trading hall. You're probably going to need to level up a lot of librarians to get the specific enchantments you want. So there's a lot of chance of different enchantments with different books. You definitely want a mending enchantment. So there's a huge array of enchantments that you can possibly get. So definitely worth getting and worth leveling up and going through all the different level enchantments. So that is actually my last profession that I've gone through with what they trade. So now you have an idea of every single profession and what they trade in, if they're worth keeping or whether they're not worth keeping. So you can go through those videos and check them out. I'm going to do some overview videos of villager trading because there's a lot of information I think I still want to go through about trading mechanics and also how to set up your villager trading hall. So yeah, I'm planning on doing that in the future. So if you like my content, please give me a like. If you want me to keep producing content, give me a subscribe. And you can always leave a comment. I always read those and appreciate it. So stay classy, YouTube. This is Rob.